This is the news intro from the actual BBC.
Oh, I knew that.
And I genuinely don't believe that we can actually pull this off. But it's actually more of a moral dilemma for us right now than it is for our listener, Mitch, who's asked us for a second date update because he faked a British accent during his first date to impress a girl.
He half faked it.
Yeah.
The American kept slipping out.
So clearly it didn't go very well for him, and that's why he's reached out to us for help. And now Brooke has suggested that we follow his lie and pretend to call the woman that he went out with named Casey. Pretending to be from the news desk at the BBC in London.
That's right, Jeffrey. We're here and we're on the job, all right?
And where?
On the job.
Oh.
What do they call
On
it there?
the job.
Job sounds too American.
Yeah, it does.
We're in the office.
We're at the loo. No,
No,
the
I
loo's
don't know.
bathroom.
Okay. I don't think it's going to work.
They just call it
This
toilet.
might be a this
I
might
wouldn't
be a
know.
disaster, but I have thought long and hard about what to do here.
Okay.
And Mitch, are you still there?
I am still there.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
So I think,
Okay.
for better or for worse,
Oh, you think we need to tell the truth?
we should try the British accent.
What? I didn't think you were going to say that.
What? For entertainment purposes, it's a pact that we're all making, and we're all in it together. We all go down together, us four, along with our good buddy Mitch.
You know,
That's
we
right.
should call him
Okay.
Mitchell. No, not Mitch. Mitch is American.
Mitch is like a flatmate
Okay.
that you've had since college.
We need to stop with
Since
the
the
accent, so we're going to drive
uni-
all of our listeners
Yeah,
away
that's
on
true.
every continent.
Aw.
Mitch, we're willing to do this for you. We just have to be from some sort of British radio show, and we're doing a segment called The Second Date Shag-Off.
This is awesome. Let's do it.
Oh my God. I don't know why Jeffrey sounds like a male Mary Poppins.
Yes,
I love it.
very formal. These Americans and their enthusiasm. I love it. Okay. Let us give Casey a ring, shall we?
Yes, ring a ding.
Off. Cheerio.
Righty
Here
then.
we go.
Hello?
Hello. Is this an American woman named Casey?
Who's calling?
Hello. Apologies for disrupting your day. I'm Jonathan Clark from BBC Radio 4. You're on our morning talk show here in London.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I apologize. That's my co-host. She is quite drunk this morning.
I have very few
Okay.
words.
I apologize.
Many
Casey,
words.
are you there?
Yes. Is this some kind of joke? I mean,
No, it's no
Feels
joke.
like
We've phoned you today because we're delving into the raucous dating lives of cheeky Americans.
Oh, those Americans.
And
Wait,
you're-
no.
Cheeky.
You mean British men?
No,
American.
Americans. Quite a few Irish coffees this one's
Yeah.
had. So your name was actually given to us by one of our listeners, a former local bloke named Mitchell.
okay. Yeah.
Right,
The
alright.
two of you had a bit of a snog and a bob the other night.
Oh, God,
At
there
a-
was no...
At an American tavern.
Hey.
What?
I'm not sure what that means, but we had a date the other night, yes.
So our jobs this morning is we would like to pry, if you don't mind, and ask you a bit about how it went.
Okay, hold on. So Mitch talked to you? You all the way in...
That's right.
Oh,
Where are you?
yes.
England?
Yes, Mitch spoke to us earlier. He said you two had a wicked good time. May have got a bit knockered at the bar.
Yes.
And we all want to know, is it factual or just a load of rubbish?
She said it was quite lovely, though. Quite.
Quite lovely.
Oh, she was quite lovely.
She was.
Hey, Margaret Thatcher over there, if you could zip it. We're trying to speak to our new American friend, Casey, over here.
I love Americans.
Why is she interrupting, Jeffrey?
Casey, I do apologize.
No British people love Americans, Brooke.
Oh,
So,
oh, right.
in your opinion, Casey, how did it go?
This is so weird, but...
Yes, I know this call's a bit random, but you were doing us a huge service if you could just speak to us for a tiny bit.
Well, I don't know what exactly you guys are looking for, but I mean, it was fine.
Okay, well, at any point during the date, was he acting a bit dodgy?
Well, there was a point towards the beginning of the date that I was a little taken aback because I didn't know he had a British accent.
It must have been a pleasant surprise to you then.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't really sure he was telling the truth, but
Oh.
it's all starting to make sense now, I guess, because I'm talking to you all.
Oh, no.
It's true.
Oh, Jeffrey.
You're never allowed to lie on British radio. That is one of the rules.
But on American radio, they lie all the time. Just lie, and maybe sometimes they should come clean.
Okay, look, Casey, I understand sometimes first dates can be a bit tricky. Yeah?
Definitely, yeah.
You know, you're trying to impress someone that you're meeting for the first time, so perhaps this was a situation going on with young Mitchell.
Right.
How is he better in British than he is?
The language just flows out of me. Here's the situation. The way that this segment works is we have the person that you went on a date with sitting on the other line, listening in on the conversation.
Yeah.
And at the start of this call, we were not fully honest with you, so I do apologize for that. But he is there waiting to speak his piece. Mitchell, are you there?
Hello.
Oh,
There he is.
Is there Brooke on the line?
Your knight in shining armor.
Mitch? Is that you?
It is. It's me again. And
This is super strange. I mean, I'm not sure why you had to call England to have me out
Well,
for a second date.
he's a friend of our shows.
station I'm very familiar with, and in my time there, I spent listening to them a lot and grew quite fond of them.
I mean, okay, I guess that makes sense. I mean, you went to a lot of trouble for me, so that's kind of cool.
Aw.
Well, I think of you as a quite proper fit bird, so I wanted to do whatever it took.
But remember, Mitch, this may be very hard to keep up, if you know what I'm saying.
Mitchell never shies away from a challenge, though, do you, Mitch?
No, I do not.
Well, bloody hell.
I believe what my drunken co-host is referring to over there is it's quite difficult to go out in the modern world because of the prices of everything. Inflation has made paying for things just absolutely preposterous.
Atrocious, yes.
And so we're going to take care of all the finances and offer to pay for your next meetup with Mitchell.
Maybe some fish and chips and some mushy peas, huh?
No, now you're making me
A
hungry.
little bit of mint and vinegar.
I'd love to catch a film with you as well. That's something I know we both share in common.
What?
Trip to the cinema.
Mitch,
Wait.
why did you just sound like an American there?
Yeah.
Well, he does have American roots, so...
There's an issue with the telly that we're going over.
With the telly.
It's the telephones.
Oh, no.
Ooh, you know, unfortunately, I am staring out the window, and I do see Big Ben off in the distance, and we are running out of time here.
It is night
So,
time here for us. So.
the segment is nearly at a close. Casey, we need an answer from you.
Yes,
Definitively,
please.
yes or no. Would you like to go out with Mitch once more?
Well, I don't know why everybody's laughing, and I feel like I could be missing the joke here. But, yeah, I'd like to try it again.
Hey, party to you! All right, I'm throwing my top hat into the air.
It's going to be a quite proper fine night, and we're going to have an incredible evening together again.
All right.
No guy has ever gone to this much trouble to try to get me to go out on a second date with him, so I'm impressed.
Is that a yay?
Jeffrey, this is...
Yay!
Anything for a special lady like yourself?
All right, Mitch, why don't you pipe down for just a bit? It's another successful second date snog off right here on BBC Radio 4. Stay tuned as we recap all of the Beatles' greatest hits
Beatles.
right
That's
after
all we
this.
play.
This is rubbish, Jeff.
They'll never go out of style here in London.
Okay.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey. Oh, no, it's Jonathan Clark.
Be quiet. This is not good.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Well, there's proof that we
my
could
gosh.
do a successful radio show in England
Oh,
if
that's
we
it?
wanted to.
Yeah.
BBC, you have our number. But now it's time for us to get an update on Mitch and Casey's situation. And unfortunately, Casey couldn't be with us on the call today. It's just going to be Mitch. Mitch, what's going on?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Uh-oh.
What's
What
going on with you and
happened?
Casey?
So we are unfortunately not together anymore.
What?
No.
I have to know, did you ever come clean?
So I was able to keep it up for a pretty good amount of time, I'll be honest.
Really?
But unfortunately, I just was not able to keep it up. Honestly, the election really screwed everything up.
The election?
What?
Yeah, because as soon as the election here kind of finished, she started asking me all these like questions about British politics.
Oh no. Oh no, and you know nothing.
What did you say?
I told her it's really all about what Queen Elizabeth wants to do.
Okay, that's not it.
Not
She's just a,
her.
You actually said Queen Elizabeth runs the show?
Yeah, and unfortunately, she is dead.
Yeah. King
you
over there
didn't know
now.
that.
For a while.
Yeah.
So, did you just finally tell her, I'm sorry I've been lying to you?
At a certain point, we did finally get to it. I got to break from my fake accent and kind of mention, all right, here's actually what's going on. And I tried to wrap it up as, could you even imagine a man trying so hard to keep you happy? And
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
She wasn't impressed by
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's not.
yeah, so it's just me, guys. So if you know anyone that's attracted to British men, you let them know. I'm
No.
You've got to stop.
Yes, you got to be an Australian guy next time. They'll be able to hold on longer.
I don't know. Alexis is attracted to British dudes.
No, I can tell a fake one from a mile away.
Okay, man. I'm sorry you aren't together, but keep us updated. If you need more help with your dating life, you can always reach out, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Only American you can reach out, though. All right.
We've done hundreds of these second date calls, and anytime the person does not pick up the phone, you won't hear it because we don't air those.
That would be very boring.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
very ungratifying. Be like, well, they didn't answer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry.
10 minutes of dead air.
Yeah.
But every time someone does pick up, we do our best to figure out what went wrong.
Yeah.
But then there's the 0.00001% of the time when the person on the line takes the conversation in a completely different direction that we weren't prepared for.
Yeah.
And that's what happened today.
Ooh, lucky us.
Yeah, it might be one of the most awkward, hilarious, jump to conclusion moments that we've ever had on the show.
I don't know if it was that funny.
Well,
I think it was
I
really
loved
cringy.
it.
It was
Cringe
so
is a good, yeah. I'm just shocked my co-host didn't screw it up.
What?
And I'm sure they're all shocked that I didn't screw it up.
You didn't?
Or did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Yeah.
find out
Okay.
when we do a second date update. Next. I've always thought,
Whoa.
jeez,
Did you?
Puberty just came by.
No, you always thought someday I'd be
always thought
13.
puberty's gonna get me one day.
One day. There it is.
There it is, buddy.
No,
Congratulations.
I've always thought that the airline commercials are doing it all wrong.
Why?
You know, instead of talking about how comfortable their seats are
Yeah.
or how helpful their flight attendants can be,
Yeah, which is true.
they should advertise all the hot action that you can get while at the airport.
I think.
What?
And I'm not just talking about the massage tables where I was recently arrested.
Yeah.
What?
Can't do that at those massage tables.
The lady didn't ask if I was a real masseuse. I just went for
Or
it.
you
Okay.
were giving them a. Oh.
Yeah, I'm a giver.
You're
you
a
know
no-
that about
no
me.
massage list now.
But just think, hundreds of thousands of people go through those terminals every single day. At least a handful of them have to be cute. And
Yeah.
that's how one of our listeners, Logan, met someone recently. One of the
Really?
one of the handful of cute people strolling through the airport. Logan, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
was she in TSA or what happened?
You like a lady in uniform? Is that what
I
you're wondering,
do. I'm
Jose?
always like, whoops, you need to search me because I'm willing.
I did not get frisked.
Okay.
did not.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you were actually in the airport or you were on the plane?
No, I was waiting by the gate.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
that makes
spot to
sense
talk to
because
people.
you're both leaving the same city, so
Yeah.
chances are
Right.
good that you guys are from the same place.
And who'd you meet?
Exactly. So I see her, and I quickly took inventory of my environment. I was like, oh, there she is, 6 o'clock, got it. Moved a couple of times, got to where I was sitting right next to her. So they announced over the speaker that there's going to be a 4-hour delay.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Plane didn't come in.
You're the only person excited. This is my window. This is it.
I could hear her mumbling under her breath, like, oh, unbelievable. And I was like, man, I tell you, these airlines are getting to be a real pain in the neck.
Hey.
Pocket dad joke, just gambled with it. She ended up laughing really hard.
Oh, she
You're
did.
saying the joke landed?
Yeah, bingo.
Yeah.
Take
All
off.
right, let's
We
keep
understand each
moving
other, Logan.
forward.
Yeah.
So she liked the humor. What happened after that?
So she's like, I don't know how I'm going to kill 4 hours. And I was like, well, I got a great idea. What we can do is we can head right over to that bar where I am going to buy you a drink.
Oh,
There we go.
Wow.
You
I like that
got
better.
it. Absolutely, bro.
dude, smooth, my friend.
That
I went right in with the cards, I'm like, hey, pair of aces, here we go.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
I'm funny and an alcoholic. It's your lucky day.
Yeah, well, it's an airport. You can drink at any time of the day whenever
Absolutely,
you want. There's
that's
no
true.
rules.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't count when you're at the airport.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. Alcoholism doesn't
Oh
exist.
my god,
Okay.
I bet she's still laughing too, right? Because it's so cheesy.
Yeah, no, we're having a great time. I'm throwing out some questionable jokes here and there. Like, she had a book that was in her bag that she moved out. And I was like, oh, you read?
You can read, huh?
But she laughed and she's like, yeah, do you? And I'm like, no, not really.
Not well.
Yeah, not too well.
Oh, so you guys are really hitting it off.
Yeah, we're going back and forth. Before I knew it, 4 hours just flew by. There you go.
Yeah, didn't even do that on purpose.
We're going to hit our 10-pun quota for
That wasn't. I swear that wasn't on purpose.
Okay,
It was
okay.
natural, man. All right.
We got to keep our seats in the upright position for this guy.
That's
Yeah.
a long
Always ready.
time to be spending with somebody one-on-one
Yeah.
time, 4 whole hours at the airport
Yeah,
bar.
That is true.
Yes, absolutely. I considered it like a little first date.
Absolutely, I would
Pretty
too.
long.
So what were the odds that you two sat next to each other on the flight? Probably like 0, right?
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to do that. We were kind of near each other, and there were definitely glances and looks.
Yeah, no, totally.
So when we get, arrival, yay, okay, so nice to meet you. Oh, well, give you a call. Oh, for sure, maybe some dinner.
I like this rundown.
Yeah.
You're the first one that's role played this situation.
We're doing a little bit of the nice pleasantry goodbye, and then of course the reason I'm on the phone with you guys, I reach out, text a couple times, even a little phone call, nothing in response.
Oh,
She's
no.
a hottie. I'm thinking, was she on her little? I'm not at home. I'm not in my own city. I can flirt around with a guy, but maybe I'm in a relationship.
How long has it been?
Oh, it's been a couple of weeks here.
Okay.
So you hung out with her for 4 hours and you didn't get a read on whether or not she was single?
My read was that she was single and that she was available and that she was having a great time with me.
Right.
I'm just thinking, you know what? I can imagine her acting that way, feeling like no strings attached.
I mean, maybe it was just that, not to be mean, but maybe she was just bored.
Yeah,
Right?
being
Like,
polite.
maybe you were reading more into the dating aspect of it than she was.
Hey, she was cackling. Her laughter hit a certain note. There was a
Okay.
tonality to the laughter that said, I like you.
You two obviously
Okay.
didn't kiss or anything, right? Because that would have been a big green flag.
Yeah. No, I didn't get to that.
Okay.
Okay. That would have been strange.
I thought green flag was like an airplane pun, but I guess
Yeah.
it's
It
not.
wasn't.
No,
Yeah,
no, that would be.
They're just rare.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
They,
see.
they don't use flags. They use the little poles that light up. Remember that baton.
I feel like we can't go to the song until we get just one more airline pun.
No,
Who
I
wants
think we
to do it?
can. I think we can go straight
Let's
to
just
the song.
take off and get right over to the
Yay,
other side.
Brooke did it!
You know, that was bad.
We'll settle for that one. Anyway, we'll get your second date update and figure out where the turbulence was in this relationship. With your- That's how it's done like a pro, bro.
Attaboy.
Pay attention. Second date update next. 99% of the time, your evening would be completely ruined if your plane was held up for over 4 hours.
That's a good point.
yes.
Totally. Maybe the whole trip.
Yeah, but for one of our listeners, Logan, that wasn't a flight delay. That was a flight yay.
I feel like some airline is going to try to market that, and I'm going to hate you for it. Because if a flight attendant comes up and says that,
Delta, you can
I
have that.
will
That's fine.
kill someone.
We're on a little bit of a yay.
Yeah, it's just a flight to
Here's some
yay.
peanuts.
Yeah.
We should trademark that. But no, Logan.
really smart.
Oh my
Logan got to
God.
spend all of that extra time over at the airport bar with a hottie from his flight named Ellie. And the two of them were vibing. She was loving his airplane puns.
Oh my God, and he kept them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even his jokes about about being potentially illiterate.
Yeah.
She ate it all up. There's magic happening, but once the plane boarded, after that, she's been kind of hard to reach, even harder to lock down a date with. Hopefully, though, she answers the phone here, and we can actually get you another meetup. Logan, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling like you guys are gonna bring me home. Like this chick now keep in mind
Okay.
this was not a regular girl. This is definitely a hot girl.
Okay, again, like
Like a model.
Oh,
you
nervous.
mean to say she was beautiful and her personality really shined.
Bingo, exactly.
Okay.
Nice, Brooke. Way to set it
Good
up.
save. All
It was
right.
the whole package. You know, like you go on dating apps and you kind of see the leftovers or
Okay.
whatever's there.
Leftovers. Oh my God.
She's
I
the main
mean,
course.
Yeah.
yeah, got you.
Logan, just let us do the talking here,
Yeah.
all right?
Got it.
We're going to dial her number right now. We'll try and get a second date update. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Ellie?
It is, yeah.
Ellie, what's up? You get a lot of calls from morning radio shows?
No.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Are you really telling the truth? Are you really a radio show, morning show?
yes, we are.
Is that exciting to you?
Yes.
Whoa.
This is going to be easy.
Got some good news because I'm reaching out to you specifically because we've been talking actually about you all morning long.
Is it good? I hope it's good. Like, why would you be talking about me?
Really good.
Oh, yeah. We have somebody who's been gushing about you a little bit on our show.
Who? Like, but okay, first of all, is it like one of those shows, like the dating show thingy? Because I love those so much.
It is.
Oh.
It's a dating thingy.
Yeah.
No! Okay. Hey, who's been talking about?
You're
Love her energy.
you're a lot of energy,
I
and that's a
love
good
it.
thing.
It's surprising to me.
No
for
one
So-
is
some
excited
reason.
when we call.
You went out with somebody recently. You know how these datey thingy segments work.
Yeah.
And they had a good time. You probably know who I'm referring to.
Are you guys talking about Mike? Because, yeah, he did go out.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mike, yeah. Well, that's who.
Huh?
Ah!
What are you
We're
doing?
just hold on, give me a second. Mike said some really great stuff about you.
Oh.
Yeah?
He mentioned you being very pretty.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
and
Brooke, what else did Mike say?
yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The
Our
Mike,
listener,
Mike.
yes, Mike.
Okay, he said you had a sparkling personality.
Sparkling.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Keyword.
Yes.
You said that about me? No, that's so great.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah.
I mean,
Of
I
course he did.
sensed the vibes happening even before we called you,
Oh.
honestly.
How is that
So-
even possible?
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
I just had a sixth or seventh sense about this, whatever.
Okay.
So many
That'll hit
senses
ya.
that I'm having.
Why are we being so weird?
Well, maybe we should pivot here and ask you, Ellie, what did you think about Mike? Like, what stood out to you?
You know how, like, you have, like, this vision of a guy that you want to take home to your parents?
Oh, absolutely.
The guy that you kind of just talked to your girlfriends about in elementary school, of, like, the guy that I want to marry.
Whoa.
This was like him. He was amazing. He was funny. So funny, you
He
guys.
wasn't that great, was he?
Marriage?
Yeah, he was great. No, he was really
wow.
great. And he was, like, he was tall, and he was charming.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have to gush too much about
Yeah,
Mike. I mean,
come
we all
on.
don't get me wrong, we all love Mike. Who doesn't?
You do.
Classic Mike.
And the fact that he is asking about me makes it even, like, it's made my day.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
he wasn't hitting you up, and now he is, right?
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just based on your sparkling personality and just talking to you a little bit. You sound like you're a really fun time, and I'm guessing you probably get hit on a lot.
You know, it sounds so, like, conceited to say, yes, I do, but yes, I do.
That's okay.
Oh,
you
that's
can
good.
you can own that.
Own
I
that,
think
yeah, I
that's
mean,
fine.
and probably
Tell
happens
you're
at-
hot on the phone.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
with girls like that, it probably happens too at like random places, like when you're at the dry cleaners or like, you know, during a delay at the airport. Even.
Oh, yeah, that's a good example.
That's true. No, get this. Okay, so the other day, I'm flying out of the airport, and, like, the flight was delayed, like, some stupid, like, 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
And I was, yeah, it was horrible. And this guy, like, sitting next to me, he's, like, starts talking to me, and he's making the stupidest jokes ever. He was so dumb.
Oh.
And then,
Oh no.
and then he's like, hey, do you want to go to the bar and get some drinks? I'm like, crap, I've got 4 hours to kill. Why not? So, you know, we talked and whatever, and but you know what? He paid for the drinks, which was really nice, actually.
Very nice.
But
That is overwhelming.
I bet that guy was pretty funny, though. Don't you think he was kind of funny?
I think he thought he was funnier than he actually was.
Oh, ouch.
Okay. Well,
I mean, that hurt
But
me.
I paid for the check, and he didn't even tip. I mean, he was a bad tipper.
Oh, he didn't tip?
What?
okay.
Oh, that does
Wow.
not look good.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Mike actually sounds great.
Yeah.
So wait, is he on the phone right now? Is Mike on the phone?
Oh, this hurts, Jeff.
Someone is on the phone.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah, you guys, I'm really confused. What is happening?
Yeah, so actually the guy that you were referring to from the airport,
The one with the bad joke? Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
we don't need
that
to say
one.
that.
So he's actually the one that called us to get a second date update with you.
No.
Yeah, Logan is his name. He's on the other line listening right now. Logan?
Yeah, no, that was a lot. That was more than what I expected to hear, that's for sure.
Same with us, dude.
You guys, no, he's on the phone. That's not fair.
Yeah, no, I'm here. Like, you can talk directly to me, actually. Hi. So I'm not a tipper. I actually left cash. I didn't tip on my credit card. I left cash because that's the polite thing to do. And I bought Ellie 3 drinks. One of them was a double. And I also provided fries with extra sauces that also cost extra money.
I like
I
extra
think- I
sauces.
think she remembers.
Yeah, I know he's just trying to save his own
Yeah.
ego
It's-
here,
it's
and
okay.
I think that
No.
he should get that opportunity.
Yeah, but Logan, we don't need a breakdown of the bill at dinner.
Yeah, no, it's just funny to me that she was laughing so heartily and then mocks me later. But at the time when she's getting free drinks, I'm the most hilarious guy in the world.
Oh, yeah, girls do that.
I mean, we're
mean-
surprised puns weren't funny. Just
Yeah.
asking. Actually,
Yeah, actually, they weren't funny, but you kept buying me drinks. So what I said.
Oh, I said it's a real pain in the neck with these airlines. That's legit funny.
We heard that one already.
I think it's fine. We laughed. Ellie has a different sense of humor. I mean, maybe that doesn't match well.
Most hot girls.
I mean, she seems to be more onto Mike's type of sense of humor.
Can we stop talking about Mike for a second? Okay?
No,
honestly,
please,
sounds so
talk
funny.
about Mike for a second. I'm so sorry, Logan. No,
I honestly thought that maybe I forgot Logan's name, and his name was Mike when you started talking about him. Like, that's what I was hoping
not
was
memorable,
happening.
Brooke.
I wanted Logan to be Mike for you and for Logan. Both of you.
So hold on. I'm gathering that everybody on this phone call is interested in Mike, but nobody's interested in me. Is that?
No, bro. I'm Team Logan. Get you a Logan, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of coming over to Mike's side.
Yeah.
honestly.
Come on,
He sounds pretty freaking charming.
You, it's the puns.
Mike.
No, it's Logan. Logan is
Isn't it? Yeah.
Logan is the guy that's on the phone,
Yeah.
and he's the one that we'd like to send you out on another date with, and we'll pay for that date, and we'll throw in a generous tip on top of it.
Hey, and think about it. He really did tip. You thought that he didn't. He tried to be funny, which is meaning he put effort forth. I think he deserves another shot.
I'm with Brooke.
You know what? He was nice enough us at the bar, but you know what happens when you drink? You have little rose-colored glasses on. I think that's what was happening.
Now we're insulting his looks. All right.
Okay.
That is good. Insult to injury.
I guess the silver lining is we've
Is
learned
there one?
there is a person out there for everyone. And that person for everyone is Mike.
Yeah.
We love you, Mike. Call into the show.
Whoever you are, you dreamy guy.
We want to meet you.
Crash and burn. I got it.
Men and women have very different responses to receiving unsolicited pics.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Alexis would say, ew, gross.
As she should.
Meanwhile, Jose, what would you say to an unsolicited pic?
I'd say, ooga, ooga.
Why'd you ask him?
I just do sound effects.
It's romantic. After one of our listeners' dates, he was sent a photo from the woman that left him utterly speechless.
Oh,
In a-
wow.
in
How
a-
are you speechless?
In a bad way.
Oh.
And I mean, best case scenario is this girl meant to send it to somebody else. Worst case, she sent it on purpose to deliver a very harsh message.
Yikes.
So
Ouch.
we're going to get to the bottom of this mystery pick in your brand new second date update right after this. We've done these second date calls for a long, long while.
Oh my God, I think half my lifetime.
No joke.
Not
Seriously.
exaggerating.
Yeah, 200 years.
Yeah.
But most of the time, we really focus a lot on the date.
Yeah. Well, that's
I'm not sure why
kind of
we
in the
do
title.
that.
That's the
Yeah.
point, Jeff. What do you mean? We
Seems
need to
kind
know.
of pointless,
What do you
actually.
want to focus on
about the
instead?
Not very successful.
Do we
either,
talk
so.
about their childhood?
Well,
or?
one of our listeners, Thomas, wants us to hone in not on the date so much. He's more focused on the text messages that were sent between them afterwards. The juicy stuff.
Oh, we're dissecting the aftertext.
Yeah.
So, okay, Thomas, first of all, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate your help.
Okay.
did you say that?
Yeah,
No.
don't thank us until we actually follow through with that. But we're going to talk about your date after we hear about these text messages first, because your email
Okay.
definitely intrigued me. What's the name of this girl, first of all?
So, this girl, her name is Amanda.
Okay,
Amanda.
Amanda. And I mean, it's always a positive if you have text messages after a date.
Yeah.
It means that you're both still interested, right?
You would think if she's communicating with you.
Unless they're like, don't text me anymore. Stop.
Yeah, well,
He
Then it would be.
just reads stop over and over again.
what were you and Amanda saying to each other?
Yeah, she might as well have said unsubscribe, but
Uh-oh. What did you say?
I reached out and I said, hey, how are you? That's it.
Okay.
Like the next day after the date or something?
Yeah, the next day.
Okay.
And her response was a picture of her with another guy,
Oh.
and she says, we're good, thanks.
We're good.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
a pretty clear message.
How are
bro.
you? We are good.
What's the
That's-
photo? Does it look like a
I thought
dad, a
of that.
brother?
But even then, what would be, would it be
I
a
don't know.
joke at that
I
point? Who's in the picture? Did you ask?
Didn't know. It's just some dude. I didn't ask because I maybe naively thought that must be a message for somebody else.
Oh, wow.
don't
That's
think
forgiving.
You don't think that was a clear message to you that I'm in a relationship, leave me alone?
You know, it looked like they could have been friends, but
Okay, wasn't too
the
obvious.
date went well enough. I thought there's no way she wouldn't have told me that she's, you know.
As a boyfriend.
Right.
Right, because
Yeah.
it's the next morning.
So-
It's like not even enough time for her to go out with somebody and establish
Yeah.
another
Actually.
a relationship.
Yeah.
Like she may have been a cheater.
What else was said?
Oh.
Well, then I texted her back and I said, hey, when am I going to see you again?
Oh, you just ignored,
Just
the,
ignored
photo.
the photo.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Is anyone worried that the boyfriend has her phone and is the one being like, we're good?
Well, what did she say to that?
She said, the next time I post a picture on Instagram, you'll see me.
Oh.
Okay.
So she wants you to follow
Yeah.
her. Good
Yeah.
news.
Good point.
Is anyone
Well,
else feel like she's being kind of harsh?
Clearly, something happened that made her upset.
Yeah,
Why are we calling her then? Like, do you like her? Because she doesn't sound. She either sounds like she's in a relationship or she's not nice.
Or she's
I
not
feel like
interested.
she's mad at you, and it's like not a boyfriend. Like she's just pretending.
Oh.
She's mad.
Yeah, I don't get why. It's killing me. It's almost not even about. I just got to know what happened because it seemed like it went really well.
Okay. Well, take us to the date now. Let's figure out if something did happen. What did you guys? How'd you guys meet? What'd you guys do?
Yeah, we met on the bus. Started talking to her. I rizzed her up. I got her number.
Wow. Bus
I
racing.
love it. I mean, that
Okay.
makes sense.
yeah,
I mean,
dude.
people do the same routes every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you do for your date?
So I took her to Red Lobster,
Oh.
and
Okay.
you can do a lot for a little there, and they have that shrimp your way 30 for 20 deal. So we got some garlic shrimp. We got
I didn't
some
even
other.
know that was going on.
Bro, we gotta
Okay.
go. This is a. Do you guys want to go to lunch?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, those Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Yo,
but,
they're so good.
But what was her reaction about Red Lobster? Like, what if she's allergic to shellfish? You need to check with her before you do something like this.
That's a good point.
Yes, it's very sexy to exchange food allergies
way.
before
Or,
any date.
or someone like me who will only eat the biscuits
No
there.
one should laugh. That's one of the first things you ask a girl before you take her out. Do you have any allergies? Do you like or hate anything?
Did you get her medical rundown before you took her out on a date?
I did not check with her doctor, but she did fine. I mean, she was trying everything.
She was
Okay,
trying everything.
all right.
Okay, and the conversation sounds good. What'd you connect on?
We laughed a lot. We talked about places we've gone on vacation.
Oh, that's
And I mean, I guess there was one awkward moment where I had to take a phone call and I did have to tell her to be quiet.
Yikes.
Oh, I hate being told to be quiet.
Okay.
Me
How
too.
how did you tell her?
It was almost half joking, but I was like, be quiet, you know?
No, you need to cup your hand over her mouth and say shh, shh, shh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that
That's not
immediately
scary at
just
all.
yeah.
That's the
I mean,
polite way.
why would you take a phone call at the table? That's
Yeah.
You didn't step away?
It was important, and I needed to handle some business.
I mean,
Okay.
Got you.
I know that some people have a pretty hard line on that type of, phone calls at the table. Maybe that's her whole
Yeah.
thing.
That could be something that made you look bad, that it would
Yeah.
explain her angry reaction to your texts. Have you thought of that?
Maybe, but I mean, I paid for everything. She didn't seem put off at the end, and I did everything else right.
Did you pay for it with money from your wallet, or did you take money out of her wallet and pay?
That was it. No, I
Okay. And after that, what happened after the dinner date?
Well, after the date, then I walked her to a car, and we hugged it out,
Hugged it out, yeah. All right, and then you sent the text, and that's where we are now, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
I'm still not picking up anything specifically that would justify those really angry, straightforward, rude
I
texts.
picked up one
Be
thing.
quiet, Jeff.
Oh,
you gotta say it
you
more
need to cut my mouth
Sorry.
when you do that.
Jeff, be quiet.
I mean, that's the one thing that we have to go off of is the telling her to be quiet while taking a phone call. We're going to find out when we reach out to Amanda for you and get you your second date update right after this.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Manners, they're important. Okay, hold on. If you're just joining us, quick recap. Thomas met a girl named Amanda on the bus, rizzed her, and swung that into a dinner date at a Red Lobster,
Oh, yeah, he did.
where they shared 30 pieces of garlic butter shrimp. And he thinks his one potential downfall may have been when he took a phone call mid-meal, and Amanda kept talking, so he said, "Hey, be quiet."
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
Brooke tells Jose to do that all the time. So
Yes.
I don't really think it's that disrespectful.
And the tension between Brooke and I is still real hot.
That is true.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it?
But
Is it?
maybe
That's funny.
she took it in a disrespectful way. We really don't know. But
Or
Brooke,
just answering the phone at the table,
yeah, Brooke, what is your take?
God, I don't know, man. That text she sent you afterwards with a picture of her and a random guy is just jarring.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else caught it, but at the beginning he mentioned I was laying it on pretty thick. So I
Oh,
was
he
thinking
did say
maybe he
that.
did one compliment that was too far or didn't hit right. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or
But
he
that still shouldn't be a deal.
Spent the whole night making shrimp puns, which would have really turned someone like Alexis off.
That would have been.
I would
me too.
send a photo with 5 guys if I needed to get out.
Yeah.
I would send over and over.
Thomas, is any of that possible?
I guess, but it still feels like bringing a gun to a knife fight. I mean, it was so hard.
But you
Likes
weren't
a good
ma-
analogy,
Yeah.
Alexis.
You weren't
We could
making
be-
shrimp puns, were you?
No, I mean,
Okay.
What's the I
He
mean?
says I mean.
Well-
maybe.
I don't like that.
Who doesn't? You know, I'm with him.
I made some jokes, but no pun jokes.
Yeah, you weren't
Okay.
being shellfish at the table or
Hey,
anything.
that was such a good
Yeah.
one, Brooke.
All right.
Caller.
Before Alexis leaves, we have to reach out to Amanda. Here we go.
Alexis is crying.
I'm going to dial her number right now.
Hello.
Hey, is this Amanda?
Yeah, who's speaking?
Hey, Amanda. Jeff is the name of the person speaking, and there's a whole room of people.
Hi.
Hey, Amanda, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
She asked who was speaking.
Yeah, Jeff, don't be
I
weird,
thought
man.
it was cool, Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this regarding?
This is regarding a radio show segment that you're currently on called The Second Date Update.
You may have seen them on TikTok. They're going wildly viral right now.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I mean,
Over that show.
wait, how?
No, I think
don't
she's
know
laughing
how.
really when we went viral.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know how they're going viral.
Some random people keep posting them and stealing our audio.
We have
but,
no
you know.
idea.
Yeah.
We don't think they're even very funny. We're just trying to help people. And that's what we're doing with a guy named Thomas that you went on a date with recently.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you excited
Or scared.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Hell no, I'm trying to avoid him.
What?
Oh no.
Oh,
Why?
God.
Is he just is he pestering you or something?
Dude, he is not a good guy. Like, seriously.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, he
Look.
put on a front for us.
Well,
if
hold on.
that's
Do we
not
believe
true.
her immediately?
Here's the deal, Amanda. We heard about your guys' date.
Yeah.
We also learned that there were some text messages exchanged between the two of you. He was a little bit uncertain if they were meant to be hostile towards him or not.
But it
'Cause-
sounds like.
Yeah, they were definitely freaking meant to be hostile.
Okay.
Oh my
You
God.
did a great job.
We read them that way. The one with the pic with another dude saying we're good, and the next time you'll see me is when I post on Insta.
Absolutely. He needs to know that he is not the only one on my radar after that night.
What?
Okay,
Dude,
so that was not.
I'm going to tell you, he is totally in the dark.
Yeah.
He has no idea what he did wrong. Is he just that clueless? Is it that obvious?
There is no way he can be that freaking clueless.
Really?
Hey,
Okay.
Us guys can be very clueless.
That is true.
I am so curious.
The one thing that he brought up that he mentions may have been a bad move was when he took a business call during the meal and told you to be quiet. He thinks that's probably a turnoff.
The turnoff? The turnoff
Ooh, yes. Tell us.
was that he had kids.
Kids?
Kids?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's all cute.
Wait,
Yes.
he's a dad and he didn't tell you? He didn't mention it to us.
Oh, yeah, maybe you didn't say
Oh,
it.
no, honey. Let me tell you, okay? How do you go out with a woman and not even mention that you have kids? And on top of that, they're going to be there at the restaurant where we're having dinner.
What? Did you say he brought his kids to dinner with him?
No way.
On a date?
No, he didn't bring them. There was 4 of them. Like, he has 4 kids. One was our busboy, a teenager, and then one was a hostess.
Wait, his kids work at Red Lobster?
Yes.
Oh my God. He's getting daddy discounts at Red Lobster because his kids work there?
Oh my.
I don't know what was going on, but seriously, like, I am not trying to get with anyone who has, like, a bunch of secret kids.
Okay.
Oh,
We
wait, but they
did-
weren't secret if you knew who they were.
He never mentioned anything about having kids. And all of a sudden, we're at the restaurant, and they're all around us at dinner. Like,
Okay. All right, now.
How awkward for this kid.
Do you tip
Yeah.
your own kid? I have a question.
No,
Yeah,
you
you do.
Absolutely
Look,
do not.
we-
No
My
way.
mom used to always come into my
We
restaurant.
did not know about the kid aspect of this. We just heard about the date part.
Wow.
Although on some level it is
Yeah.
flattering that he wanted you to meet the family so soon. So I would keep that in mind when I tell you that
There
Thomas is on the other line right now listening, possibly with all of his children too. So be careful with what you say.
Tell us this.
are you serious?
No, seriously, Thomas, are you there?
Do not have kids. Those aren't my kids.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Are you lying now, Thomas?
What?
No.
Why would she think that?
You said literally, those are my kids. Like, you
Yes.
said that thing.
I said they're my kids, but I didn't mean like my kids. They're my students. I teach gym at a high school.
Oh. I was
My
like,
kids, now I get it.
how does one family have 4 kids that all work at Red Lobster together?
And that's such a perfect high school job, too, right?
Dude.
Really?
Okay.
Any of those.
Really? I find that funny. They look just like you. How
you don't
is
believe
it
They
that
must be young.
You don't believe him?
No, they're in my class. What do you mean they look like me?
Tom, seriously, the freaking busboy looked like you 25 years ago. What are you talking about?
I don't know what to tell you. That's the answer. I'm a teacher. Sorry, I wouldn't just casually introduce my son, the busboy, and not tell you ahead of time.
Really? What teacher goes around just claiming kids, Tom? Like, seriously.
Why are you
All
thinking that's so
teachers ever.
weird? That makes total sense.
I mean, he
like,
should have chose a restaurant they don't all work at, you'd think, but
That's true.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Red
Sure, they're
Lobster.
scattered throughout the city. Either.
Totally.
but he gets a discount.
Come on, you met the man on a bus. He's taking you to Red Lobster. He obviously has a teacher's salary.
I don't care. I was telling the truth, and honestly, now that you know, the fact that you still don't believe me and you're accusing me of something that isn't true is, I mean, it's bonkers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
with
Kinda
Thomas
wild.
on this
You know,
one.
I wasn't telling the truth because that wasn't a business call I was on the phone with. That was somebody else that I'm setting up a date with for tomorrow.
Oh,
so I'm just gonna
wait.
go on
Or
that.
it's another kid.
The business call?
Why would you say that?
So wait, Thomas, you were telling the truth about the kids at the restaurant just being your students, but you
Yeah.
weren't telling the truth about the phone call from your, quote, business partner?
That's why he had to answer
Makes
it.
sense. There's not a lot of gym teachers that are taking after-hour calls for emergencies.
Maybe
What's
there was
that?
like
We got a new tetherball in? I gotta take
a
this.
rope climbing
gotta take
accident.
this,
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
You know what? She can send pics of other guys to whoever she wants. That's fine. I'm just saying, I've got options. You know,
Oh,
there's a
right.
lot of other girls on the bus.
There
You tell a
go.
lot of other girls on the bus. That's right. That's right.
Does that make you
Yeah.
want him more? Because if it does, we will offer to send you guys out on another date that we would pay for.
Hell to the no.
Oh,
I don't want to be 10 feet within the same space as
Wow.
guys.
That is
You're
such
not-
a dramatic response.
You're gonna have to get
Yeah.
a new bus.
to a gym teacher.
Both
Yeah.
you and Jeff not allowed within 10 feet of a school.
Yeah.
Yeah, my God.
Coincidence.
You honestly sound more alike than not alike. You guys are literally
No.
responding and clapping back the same way at each other.
I am nothing like him. I am not a liar, and yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
No big loss to me. I'm going to go back to Red Lobster with my 28 kids.
Wait, now they are your kids?
No, Jeff, he's being sarcastic.
Oh, God, he's
Yeah.
better at that than
Hey,
me.
and don't forget, one of those teenagers has to have a single mom. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And you think I'm not working that angle? Of course I am.
Red Lobster Daddy back in the house. It's not fair to judge someone based on your first impression of them. I mean, look at Alexis.
Yeah.
The first time we met her, she came in hungover for her job interview, still wearing the same clothes from the night before, smelling vaguely of vomit and cheap tanner spray.
Yes.
No, vaguely. I did brush my teeth.
Oh, well, and then we got to know her.
Yeah.
And we found out actually she usually steals her roommate's medium price tanner to wear. So, totally different
Oh,
person.
Yeah.
weren't
Exactly.
we wrong?
We
Thank you
were.
for giving me a chance.
Yeah.
We were off.
But we all put a lot of emphasis on the first impression, which is why one of our listeners admits she did something drastic on her first meetup. Something slightly shady.
Oh.
But it was only to make herself look better.
Oh, okay.
You're going to hear it and why
Yeah.
she was totally right in your brand new second date update. Next. We've all heard of the friend zone. Guys do not want to be put into the friend zone.
Oh, I live there, brother.
Well, women also have a dating label that they fear. They don't want to become a weekday girl.
What's that?
Yeah, I had not heard of this before, but apparently it's a thing in the dating world right now where if a guy only wants to hang out Monday through Friday, that means you're his safe weekday girl
Yeah.
that
Oh,
he's
and-
got in his back pocket. So
Probably
now
not even Friday nights then, Jeff.
No.
Yeah, it's
no.
Monday
Friday
through
sounds generous.
Thursday.
he's free to use those fun weekends finding new, more intriguing women to try and play with.
That's messed up.
It is, and that's why Sarah's emailed the show because she's worried after just one date she has been labeled a weekday girl.
Oh no, is the date on a Tuesday?
Sarah, welcome to our weekday show. What is this guy's name and what day did you guys hang out?
His name is Steve, and it was a Wednesday.
I mean, to be fair, you're not going to do a first date on a weekend. You don't give up a weekend for it.
Oh,
Really?
I
Oh.
would shoot. I'll do a Friday night. But I mean,
Jose will do any day.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you have better plans than a first date on a weekend.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Well, maybe it depends on what type of date you're doing
That's
during
what I
the
was about
weekday.
to
You could make
ask.
that kind of sexy. What did you and Steve do for your Wednesday date?
I'm just going to own this right up front. I kind of messed up because I know I got a text when I was at the gym from him saying, "Are you coming?"
What?
Oh, you
You
forgot.
You forgot?
you stood him up?
No, I mean almost, but no. I just,
Oh, Jeff set up this whole thing, making it sound like he was the one putting you on.
I know.
You didn't even remember when you were supposed to go out with him.
Barely showed up.
Oh no! How long did he have to wait?
I hustled. I dropped everything.
Oh, but that's
Straight
the
from
worst.
the gym into the date?
Oh, wait a minute.
Did you get a shower in?
I did like an emergency splash with soap in the sink.
Yeah, sink
Oh.
bath.
But you started to sweat again as you got in your car, I bet. Like,
I mean,
you're
that's
still
the thing.
hot.
Like, yeah, you're still sweating while you're sitting down at the table.
And if you're hurrying, trying to get ready, you're still rushing.
Not a great way to start off this date, late and
know,
coming
I-
straight from the gym. But what did he say when you finally got there?
yeah.
I mean, when I got there, he wasn't there, so I thought that he
No.
had given up, like he was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
and-
it sounds like it took you a while.
And you can't be mad if he leaves. You know what you know. You
No,
messed
I
up.
know. I wasn't. I mean, he said he would be sitting in the window, and he was not in the window. So I sent him a text saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Did you take off? Like, I get it if you did, but I'm sorry." And he was like, "Oh no, in the restroom."
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Good.
So he's there.
Oh, he's still there.
It's weird that they put the tables in the restroom at this restaurant. That's odd.
So, did you have a moment to collect yourself before he came out?
I did. I figured out which table was his.
Oh, you didn't
Okay.
just run into the bathroom and give him a hug? You know where he's at.
No, I didn't do that. But I did something very unlike myself. because all his pictures, he has glasses. He's so cute in his glasses. But his glasses were on the table.
Oh.
Okay.
And I mean, I told you I wasn't really looking my very best because of how I kind of ran out of the gym. So I have a big handbag and I just slid them in.
What?
Wait.
I think you're saying you put them
Did you just say you stole this man's glasses?
Why would you steal them?
It was more like a borrowing because
Oh, you took them so he could lose them, and then you could be like, "Are these yours?"
Or like you didn't want him to like see you as
what?
well in your
Exactly.
disheveled state.
this way I could put my best face forward without having to have my best face on.
Well, I mean, I hate to break it to you, he could see the bathroom and back without them, so he could probably see your face.
What happened when he came back to the table?
Well, you know, he said hello, and it was like quick hug, and then he had that moment of like, wait, where are my glasses? So he went back to check the bathroom, and he was looking around everywhere, and he was asking at the counter, and I was.
And so the whole wait, he's spending all this time searching for them, and the whole time you're what? Just sitting there, like I don't know.
I mean, it wasn't all this time. It was like 2 or 3 minutes, and then he's like, you know what? I'm going to worry about the glasses later. Let's like sit and enjoy our time together. So we did. We had a great conversation.
Hey.
I mean, we get along so well.
Did he compliment your sexy blurry looks at any point during the night?
No, but he complimented my awesome personality several times.
Okay.
He's like, I didn't know you were natural blonde or brown.
Yeah,
Or whatever, that is.
whatever you are, it's working.
I'm so curious how you got these glasses back to
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah, did
Tell
you?
me you did. They're so
Well,
expensive.
see, we wrap up our lovely, cute little date. I kind of dilly-dallied on my way to my car, and then I turned in his glasses
And you what?
after he left.
You gave them back to the employees that worked there in
yeah.
case you went back and like
Got
tried to
it.
find them again?
Yeah, because he told me he gave them his number in case they turned
But
up.
aren't you worried, like when they called, that they said, "Oh, the person you were with turned him in"?
I don't really think about that.
You should have held on to them and been able to give them back like kind of a Cinderella's glass slipper sort of deal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just have all the men lined up.
Are we
and have
worried
them-
he drove home without glasses?
Okay. And you said your whole goal out of this date was to not end up a weekday girl. You wanted to get a weekend date.
Yeah, so when we were wrapping up, I'd be like, oh my God, I was like, you know, it'd be so great to see you this weekend. And he's like, yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh,
And
well,
nothing happened.
maybe Alexis is onto something. When he was driving away, he rear-ended somebody's car.
Yeah, he didn't have his glasses on.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's trying to call and text you, but he can't see the contact information on his own phone.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. I did shoot him one text on Sunday just to be like, hey, hope you're having a great weekend. And then I didn't want to, you know, you don't want to be the crazy one, so I left it at that.
It's interesting that you don't sound like guilty at all about taking his glasses.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you really just have one moment to make a first impression, and I wanted to put my best foot forward.
Okay.
And steal his personal belongings. That makes sense. So let's try and
Borrow. It
get.
was not theft. It was a borrowing.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Got
Semantics.
him back.
Well, let's come back. We're going to call Steve for you. We'll see if he actually did find his glasses and then find out if he's willing to go out and give you one more try on hopefully a weekend date.
Ooh.
Yes.
We do
You
not
up the
want you to
roster.
end up a weekday girl.
Even crazier,
Thank you.
a holiday.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're going to have you meet the whole fam coming up when we do your second date update right after this. You gotta live your life no regrets.
Oh.
And our
okay.
listener does not regret stealing her date's glasses off the table.
Yeah.
Just temporarily, so that she would look better to him during their date.
Okay.
Or technically worse, but he just wouldn't be able to make her out.
Right, because
It's kind of like a Monet, you know? It's like all a mess when you get up close, but from far away, looks fantastic.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, she'd rushed straight from the gym to be there, so was feeling a little bit disheveled, a little musky, and acted on impulse.
Gosh.
Did that actually help? We don't know. It was definitely a risky move, though, from a very sweaty woman.
Yeah.
But she did return his glasses to the cafe so they could return them to the owner, Steve. The question is, should this be brought up to him if we're able to get him on the phone?
Wait, that his missing glasses are at the restaurant right now?
No, that she was the one who
No.
basically took
Jeff,
them
no.
and then
Oh,
put them
Jeff,
back.
why
Sure.
would you put that on the table.
If this was all about honesty, but this is about getting her a second
You're
date.
not going to date someone who does that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a red
I don't know how Sarah feels. I mean, it's really up to her.
That's
Sarah,
true.
do you want us to out you as the one who grabbed his glasses?
I think that would be like a really cute thing to maybe come up on our first anniversary.
Okay, we'll wait on
So-
that.
Okay, yeah.
In a year, you can call us back, and then we'll
Maybe
tell
even
him.
longer than a year.
Yeah, let's
I think
do
you
2
wait
years.
that one.
Maybe on his
long time.
deathbed, you whisper it into his ear.
Maybe.
Well,
He's like, they were blue light, it didn't matter. He's like,
It's so funny, Alexis.
so we've decided we're not going to say anything about you taking the glasses. If you want to bring it up, that's going to be your decision, okay?
That is totally cool with me.
All right. Now let's call this guy and see if he picks up the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking to talk to Steve.
Yes, this is he. What's this about?
Hey, Steve, this is about a radio show that you are currently on right now called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey,
Put her
Steve.
there, Steve.
Oh,
My hand's out. Where's your... Nope.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That back in my
That is
pocket.
an awkward phone call.
what is going on?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, man, this is it's a segment we do. It's called Second Date Update. And we're trying to help one of our listeners that went on a date with you to a cafe recently.
This is just really strange to me. Okay.
Yeah, it is strange. We know that. Sorry.
It's-
It's kind of random.
We heard about it's kind of a funny date with this girl named Sarah where during it you ended up losing your glasses.
She said that you were looking everywhere for him after you got back from the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I did lose my glasses. I really, I can't really see that well with them. I would have liked to be able to see Sarah a little better. It was the strangest thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of weird for you to leave your glasses on the table if you can't see very well there,
Yeah,
Steve.
Where'd you put them, dude?
I mean,
What's
as
your
someone
problem?
who is like legit,
Blind?
yeah, not good.
But I do appreciate a man that likes to take a risk in a bathroom. So
Hey, wait.
I support that.
No wonder there's pee all around the urinals all the time.
It's Jeff's fault.
But, you know, bathroom stuff aside, we are wanting to know more about your actual date. Like, if you had a good time,
Yeah,
what did
'cause-
you think of Sarah?
Feel a
Right.
connection?
You're not calling her back, and she just doesn't know why.
I mean, I did have a good time with her. I would have liked to be able to see her better. I was kind of thrown off on my game, and
Okay.
Okay, but of what
So-
you could make out of her, did you like what you think you saw?
The silhouette.
yeah, the silhouette was nice.
That's good.
That's so funny. Sorry. That's a funny compliment, guys. She had a nice silhouette.
Oh,
Like,
come
It's
on.
romantic.
You can see better than that.
I mean, she seemed nice. She seemed very nice. It was very disorienting to me, and it was a fun date. I thought.
Okay.
It'd probably be hard to like concentrate on the date if you're thinking about where are my glasses? What did I do with them? I mean, those are expensive.
any of your
You
senses.
know,
If you couldn't hear well, you can't
totally.
see well, it would suck.
So maybe it wasn't even a good look at what your first date could have been with her.
Yeah, but that's all the more reason that we want to help figure out what to do about your next date. Like, do you think there's a possibility that you might want to see her again, give it another chance with glasses on?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here's the awkward thing that happened is I left the cafe. I didn't have my glasses, and I ended up getting a call from the cafe, and someone said, "Oh, we found your glasses." I said, "Oh, that's great."
Oh.
And so I asked them who found them, and they told me that it was the woman that I was at the cafe with. And I was confused as to who that would be because I actually talked to two women at the cafe. It wasn't just Sarah. There's also a girl before Sarah got there, and her name was Amanda.
Wait, so you had another date before Sarah at the
Oh.
same restaurant?
Huh.
Yeah, I did. What's the big deal?
Whoa. Okay.
It just
Okay, so yeah,
That's all.
we didn't
Didn't know.
we didn't realize that, and I don't know if
that is
Sarah
just
did
so
either.
risky. Like, what if they come at the
Yeah.
same time?
Oh,
or
good
you-
thing she was really late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm an adult, and I scheduled 2 different dates. I didn't know that I had to tell you everything in my story.
No.
But how does this
It's
relate to the
fine.
glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I asked them who turned them in, and they said it was the girl that you were there with. And I thought, well, I'm with 2 girls, so I called Amanda before, and she said, "Oh, I returned your glasses to them." And I said, "Oh my God, thank
Wait.
you for returning them. I would have been
Wait.
lost without them."
Wait,
You called the first date girl, not Sarah. You called
other girl?
Amanda.
Well, I called Amanda first because I met with her beforehand.
and the
and-
other girl said she found them?
Yeah, she said she returned them to the cafe, and so I said, "Thank you very much, and you're really my hero." And
Oh.
kind of brought us together. So I called her for a second date.
Oh. So
Okay.
because she was the hero that found the glasses, she got the second date and Sarah
She's
did it.
trustworthy and reliable.
Ah.
So I didn't feel right about having a second date with Sarah when really I had a closer connection with Amanda because of this.
Oh, because of this. Because of
Okay,
this.
there is all kinds of wrong with this.
All kinds of wrong.
We need to sort this out.
Are you ready? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really uncool because that girl, was her name Mandy or something? She's a liar.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Flat out liar.
Okay,
I'm
hold
sorry,
on
is
just one
that
second,
Sarah
Sarah.
is with you?
Yeah. Sorry. That is Sarah, the other woman, the second woman you were out with.
I feel like I'm getting ganged up on
No,
here.
no.
This is really just an ambush here.
Steve, the way that this works is we have the woman listening on the other line to this conversation the entire time. So
she heard-
Sarah's heard the whole thing.
Oh, of course, yeah. This is just really awkward. And you contacted me, so you have no one to blame but yourself, really.
I love the
Okay,
empathy
wow.
there.
Excuse me? I don't think you really get the kind of person this other girl is because she totally lied to you, and I can prove it.
Okay, but what do you prove it with, Sarah? Let's
Yeah.
think about this
This
for
is-
a second.
How do we do this?
I mean,
You may not want to prove it. Like,
if I have to, I have
Why
to.
how can you
Look,
prove it, Sarah?
I can prove it because remember you sent me the text saying, "Hey, are you coming?" And I was like, "OMG, there any minute." I was dashing from the gym, and I was not looking my best.
Okay, so we're gonna do it. all.
And I don't know, we just really hit it off when we were messaging, and I wanted to make the best first impression I could. So when I got there, I saw your glasses on the table, and I may have put them in my handbag
Not mayhem.
briefly to make sure I
you
made a good
stole
impression.
my glasses? How dare you do that?
see?
See, I think that she was hoping for the reaction of, "How dare Amanda lie to me?"
Yeah.
Borrow the glasses.
There's no way
Payback.
Amanda could have been the one that found them when they were inside Sarah's purse.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I'm confused why Amanda would lie, but why would you take my glasses and put them in your purse?
I think you missed that first part where she didn't look good.
To impress you.
So you stole my glasses?
Borrowed.
No, I borrowed them. I gave them back. You have them. I don't see what the big deal is. I liked you enough that I wanted to really make sure I made a really good first impression.
Yeah.
It's coming from a place of her liking you, I promise.
Yeah, I mean, it's
A
kind
good first impression by me being blind, not being able to see you.
Nothing works. You can't butter him up, really.
It's kind of weird because now you're having to choose between either a thief or a liar when it comes to these two women.
Yeah.
Do I want a relationship based on theft or lying?
That's the choice you get to make here because we'll offer to send you out on a date with the girl who borrowed your glasses, Sarah, who's on the phone right now.
And gave him back, remember?
I mean, this just is too ridiculous for words. How can I trust you with anything in front of me at this point? That's just my pair of glasses.
Trust her. She's telling the
Then
truth.
you got back.
Yeah, Amanda's still lying.
Yeah, first date she stole your glasses. The second date she's going to steal your heart
Aw, cute.
and give it to the people at the front desk of that cafe.
This is just too strange for me. I appreciate the offers. This
Look, I don't care how strange it is for you. It's romantic for us. So I need a yes or no.
Yeah.
Will you date Sarah?
She's honest.
Oh my god.
And we'll pay for the date.
Now.
She came from the gym.
Yeah, that's huge, man.
As long as you promise not to steal anything of mine again, I guess I could.
I didn't steal, and I will not take anything of yours, however briefly, ever again.
Hey, that was kind of
What a
cute.
promise.
It's so cute. You guys are gonna grow old together, and she's gonna steal your hearing aids.
But she'll give him back, though.
It sounds like we're going to send you guys out on another date.
Wait, what about you're gonna dump Amanda though, right? For
Yeah.
lying
Yeah,
to
what are you
you.
going to do?
Clearly, I have to have a conversation with her about lying.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah, she's going to get it.
Not dump her, just okay.
I know we're not supposed to have favorite listeners. Like, if you ever ask, we love all. All of our listeners equally.
That's right, Jeff.
Right, gang? But no joke, the woman on the phone right now might be our new number one.
Aw. Seriously, she's so good.
She's just so wholesome.
After just a couple minutes of talking to her and hearing her story, every single person in the studio was pulling for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And wanting to actually be her friend in real life.
Yep.
So I guarantee you're going to be falling in love with her too once you hear it in your brand new second date update coming up next. You know the saying, opposites attract?
Yes.
I don't know if that's really true, at least not in today's call.
Okay. I mean, it typically is, but why do you say?
Because the woman on the phone said that her and her date both have blonde hair, they both enjoy chocolate pudding, and they both have the same mother. How crazy is that?
Jeff, that's gross.
I mean, okay, I don't know about the last one. I may
They're
have,
like mom's chocolate pudding.
I may have slipped that in. I don't know. But it would be an interesting twist if that turned out to be the
I don't
case.
think so. That's not the word.
No,
Yeah, it's
not
not the word
interesting at all.
I'd use.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
We draw the line at cousin stuff on this show, but please welcome Justine to the program. Hey, Justine.
Hello, hi.
What an intro.
You do realize the same mother makes you siblings, even, not
that-
cousins.
Only by
Jeff.
blood, Brooke. Only by blood. So, Justine, you said in your email that you bonded with this guy because you had a lot of similarities. What similarities did you notice?
Well, we're both really quiet.
Aw.
Oh.
I can see that.
Do you want us to
So you
talk
could-
softer during this
That
call?
could be
Would that
awkward
help
on a
you?
first date.
I don't know. It always reminds me of the movie quote, we could talk or not talk for hours.
Yeah.
The best in show.
What's his name, by the way?
His name is Ken.
Okay. How'd you meet him?
We met at the bank.
At the
bank?
Oh.
Another
So-
quiet place.
Why did you have to go into a bank?
I don't like this.
Right? Who does that anymore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that two quiet people would meet in person. Like, who approached who?
Well, actually, we were both filling out paperwork side by side, and I asked him to borrow his pen, but I didn't even say words. I just was like, you know how you do,
You just hold your hand out?
Like
You point?
You pointed with a nice smile? Eh.
yeah, exactly. And that's kind of how it got started. It was pretty sweet.
Okay. When
That
was
is
the first?
romantic.
She points and he's like, "Do you want to go out with me?"
No, I think he also did a head nod, and she
Yeah.
understood.
Wait, have you talked at all?
Yeah, you heard this man's voice.
All right. That's kind of cute. You're
That
both.
is cute though. The vibe. It was purely vibe.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys do when you went out?
Well, at first, he suggested, because we were both so quiet, he said we should do this, dating in the dark thing.
Huh?
Oh,
And I
yeah.
pointed out
Wait.
that's when you don't see the person, not when you don't speak to them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Do you mean the dinner where you go dining in the dark? Is that what
Yeah.
you mean? And you do the dark dinners?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what you did?
No.
No.
Thank
No.
goodness.
Because then you wouldn't see or hear them.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still here.
But then maybe you'd really like them.
I know.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
true.
It'd be both of your happy place. But what
Best
did
date of my life. We didn't
Yeah.
say a word.
what did you end up doing?
We wound up going to this little Mediterranean place, and
Cute.
we were texting before we went, and we agreed to each bring notebooks. So we just wrote each other notes at dinner.
Aw.
It was very fun.
For you, this is cute.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for everyone.
Wait,
this
though-
would be torture for me, but this is adorable.
Was it the whole time you wrote notes?
I mean, we talked to the waiter.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Gave your orders.
But for the rest of the time, you two tried to stay quiet and just enjoy and soak up each other's silence.
Well, no, write
Right.
notes. They shared information still.
But quietly.
Yeah.
Quietly. Yeah,
Right.
in their way.
Yeah.
I bet you
Okay.
there's a lot of smiles every time the note got passed back, though.
Yeah.
You'd hope.
Sounds hot.
Well, and
Yeah, you know.
we wound up laughing the whole time. We really enjoyed each other's company, which is
Aw.
kind of awesome. But there was a mistake. The waiter brought out only one meal at first,
Uh-oh.
and it was what I had ordered, but they put it down in front of Ken, and so he started eating. And I was like, I wrote him a note, and I said, no, that's mine. And he wrote back, mine what?
Oh, no. I'm glad he didn't say not anymore.
Yeah.
Right, so it made us laugh. We both laughed a lot. It was really fun.
Did you get food? I'm worried.
Thanks for worrying. Yes.
Okay.
He gave me back my dinner, and then his showed up.
Okay.
Did it turn into like a challenge to not talk? That's what it almost sounds like.
It would be
Who's
hard
gonna break
for
it
me.
first? Yeah.
Sounds like a challenge to them would be to talk.
Yeah, like for certain people, like talking is a big struggle, but like this is the perfect date for two people that are kind of shy and introverted. It's
So
great.
did you guys share the last kiss by just drawing lips on 2 pieces of paper and putting them together?
That's funny, but no.
So tell us after the quiet dinner, how did the date end?
It didn't end with dinner, which was kind of nice.
Oh, really?
We went and got ice cream, and we were people watching, and I pulled out my notebook and said we should do this again sometime, and he wrote yes.
Oh my
But
God.
that was like more than 2 weeks ago. Well, that's not true. It's almost 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Okay.
Almost 2 weeks.
Well,
Okay.
Still.
I don't know. I feel like this guy is going to be a slow mover, just from the vibe he's given. We're
And
not
that's a
going to
bad
be.
thing?
No, it's just who he is.
Oh, he
That's
sent
why...
a letter in the mail.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's taking a while to get to you.
Like, I don't think I would be worried that he hadn't contacted you in 2 weeks.
You guys
Okay.
literally do sound like an old married couple with like you guys go to the bank, you guys write each other notes, enjoy each other's silence, and sit on a park bench eating ice cream together.
Sounds like you guys just text, though. Obviously, you're not on the phone a lot.
I mean, I sent him a text.
Okay.
That must have been a struggle for you though, just to get one out.
She's good at writing.
But
You guys are making me blush. I can't believe how hard my cheeks are burning.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm just going to say real quick, I am really impressed that you're doing this because you are really putting yourself in a place that isn't a comfortable zone for you. That's cool.
And that's actually the deal is like, I feel like I need your help because it's so awkward to call him.
Yeah.
And you guys are so good at the talking.
I don't know if we're good at talking, but we can do a lot of
We
it.
like
so.
to do it.
Good thing it's not an awkward Tuesday. 'Cause
Yeah.
This would not happen.
Exactly. So we're going to come back. We're going to call Quiet Ken for you and see if we can silently get him to agree to another date. We're going to do it right after this. Hold on.
Thanks.
We probably just met one of the sweetest people that we've ever had on this show before.
I'm worried we're going to ruin her.
I hope not.
No one else?
Her name is Justine. She is quiet. She's kind sounding. She's got a
Yes.
very genuine laugh. It made us all feel good about ourselves no matter what we said.
I mean, honestly.
And that's so rare. If we get this guy, Ken, on the phone and he says something rude or disrespectful about her,
Hang up.
I'm just letting you, I am treating her like a little sister to our show and I'm going to be standing up for her. Hardcore.
Are you fighting him?
I don't know if she wants to be a little sister, but.
Well, I'm just
friend
saying, I'm in her corner.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
And I mean, it already sounds like her heart is breaking because who goes on a silent date and has a great time?
Yeah.
Justine and this guy, apparently. The only communication that was had the entire time was via handwritten note. So we need to figure out how to get him on the line and figure out why he is not jumping to get on okay, another date with her.
I
They have like
mean,
the same vibes.
Honestly, like he can't have a multitude of options here. This is a guy who barely talks.
Okay, this is her future husband that you're talking
I don't
about.
mean it in a mean way. I'm just saying he's not out there being a player, you know?
Brooke,
like
he
he's
can-
not out running game
Ju-
because he can't pass notes to just any hot lady that walks by. It's not like he's just
Justine,
out on the field.
Justine, do you want to defend your man?
No, she knows what I mean, right?
It's making me giggle, though.
Okay. Giggle.
How do we
Make
know
you
he
laugh.
didn't just walk into a library and riz up everyone in silence?
It's possible.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
possible.
I mean, he could be like a silent Casanova that we never even knew existed.
Just tossing bookmarks
So
and stuff.
many hot singles at the library.
Yes, thank you. Brooke gets it. Brooke gets
Did
it.
I tell you guys I'm a librarian? How?
You are.
No,
You are?
way.
That is the cutest, Justine.
That
makes
makes
sense.
sense.
It's,
Brooke, do you want to
totally
take back your
fits.
library comment?
No, I love the library.
Oh,
okay.
I actually am the only one in this room that goes.
She really does, actually,
Yeah.
all the time.
All right, just stay quiet. Justine, I know you're not going to have any trouble with that, but we're going to call him and talk to
Wait,
him, okay?
I'm worried when she tries to pipe in,
Yeah.
we're not going to hear her.
We'll call you
We'll
in
get
next
it.
time,
we'll
okay?
We'll make it obvious.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Ken?
Yeah, speaking.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, good morning,
hi.
Ken.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Oh, this is going to
Whoa.
be.
you're probably hearing a lot of voices right now, and that's because you're on the radio with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Welcome to our show,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, Ken. We're excited to talk to you.
Why? What? Sorry, what are you calling?
Yeah. We don't want to overwhelm you, but we're doing a segment here. It's called Second Date Update. And one of our listeners asked us to reach out to you because you went on an awesome date with her the other day.
Well, she thought it was awesome.
We all thought it was awesome too because
Yeah,
we heard a
totally.
little bit about it. We're talking about Justine.
Yeah, her. Huh.
Yeah. I think you guys went out almost 2 weeks ago.
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, she told us about the day that you two hung out, and it sounded pretty unique.
Yeah.
At least for us. 'Cause we do a lot of these calls, but we haven't heard a lot of dates where two people go out and stay quiet and actually enjoy it.
I'm so sorry. Just 1 second.
You okay?
I don't know. Maybe he's at work or something.
He's nervous. He's throwing up right now.
Stop it.
There's a lot of talking
Or
for
he's
him.
in a library.
Yeah. All right, well, then
and the
maybe.
librarian's walking.
They're shushing him, maybe, yes.
Justine is the librarian, remember?
But
Well-
she probably went to a
I'm
rogue
back.
library.
Oh.
Okay, hey, Ken.
Sorry.
So,
Sorry.
look,
It sounds
It-
like you're busy right now.
yeah, we don't want to take up too much of your time, but bottom line is Justine says she had a great time. The
Good.
question is she's not getting any signals back that you wanted to hang out again, and she's kind of disappointed by that.
I kind of don't want to hang out again.
Wait, what?
Oh, buddy, why?
I mean, we were passing notes, right?
Right?
Yeah.
We were talking about ourselves, and I started running out of things to say.
Oh.
Oh, I hate that.
I mean,
Oh.
it would be a lot to write. 'Cause it's
Yeah. Yeah, and it is hard, like when there's a lull in conversation, to force a question. I mean,
Yeah.
the first couple are okay, but by the third or fourth, you're like, so.
You shouldn't feel bad. That happens on all first dates, I
Yeah.
feel like.
Really, Brooke? People write on all of their dates?
No, that's not what she
You know,
meant.
there's
run
always
out
a
of-
moment, where you're
Yeah.
like, I don't know what to share
Yeah,
right
so.
now.
I get that, but you guys don't understand. I literally told everything about myself.
Oh,
You ran out of things to
Yeah.
reveal about you on the first date?
that should be impossible, bro.
Books, movies, interests, foods.
Yeah, but there's more to people
Music,
than
yeah.
just the,
Yeah.
what
Did
you
your
like.
hand hurt? That's a lot of writing.
Oh, wow,
Wrist
yeah.
cramps.
I mean, I don't think you're giving yourself credit.
I think you're giving me too much.
Oh,
I know.
Man.
Dude,
There's
I
got
bet-
to be a middle ground here.
You might surprise. I can understand you feel a little bit nervous and intimidated, but what are you worried about? Like, what's the harm
Well-
in seeing her again?
I'm worried she's gonna find out I'm not just quiet like she is. I'm boring.
Oh,
Boring.
no. That just broke my little heart.
Dude.
Oh,
You're not boring.
man.
You have a awesome woman.
And then
who's-
when you do another date, that's what you talk about the whole date is the activity. Like a new topic, you know?
Yeah.
or just what happened on the last
Yeah,
date.
exactly.
You are
know?
not-
It's just always going to replay their first
Yes,
date.
yeah.
Until
Dude,
the end of time.
you are just the calm in a world full of chaos. We need people like you. You balance out all us idiots.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you think that you're boring or you're not enough. Somebody that believes that you're plenty is Justine. And don't just trust me. She's on the other line right now,
Yeah.
waiting to talk to you.
God.
Quietly.
This is pretty bold.
Justine, are you there?
We need to hear her.
I'm here.
Oh.
Are you guys kidding me right now? She's been listening.
It's okay,
the
Ken.
whole time.
This is
Yeah,
cute,
man.
not embarrassing.
No, I think
promise.
he's about to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Justine, I am so sorry. I can't. They made you listen to all that. Why? Why?
Why?
Dude,
Because it was my idea. I was too nervous to call you, and I called somebody who could. And these sweet people have. We didn't mean to scare you.
sweet. Oh my God.
called that.
Who in this room is sweet?
This feels like maybe it backfired.
No, not at all. I'm really glad to hear from you again.
Oh my God.
I feel like if we wouldn't have gotten involved, they would have never talked to each other.
That's right,
Maybe,
Jose.
yeah.
Make this about us. I love it. I
Way to
love
take
it.
the credit.
We are amazing.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm
us.
so
He's the one who
proud of us.
contacted us.
The
Don't
power
forget.
of our show.
But look, I understand that you're really nervous, Ken, about talking to her and coming across a certain way. I think the pressure of being in a quiet setting is a lot. I think the next date that you go on, like, you're just in the wrong venue. Do something that's loud.
Yeah.
Go to a sporting event. Like, go to a comedy show where there's other stuff to point at and talk about rather than just sitting quietly together.
Comedy show would be so fun.
Yeah, you just get to watch
See,
it.
comedy would be fun. Would that be fun for you, Ken?
That sounds like it would happen.
Okay.
Comedy does happen, yeah.
Okay.
See what I mean? He's so funny.
He's so funny.
All right.
Dude.
Look, the whole goal of this is to set you guys up on another date and lock that down, and we would pay for it. So, Justine, now that you know how he feels, you still want to go out with him again?
Very much.
Okay.
Oh, Ken, did you
cute.
hear that? Like, that's got to feel good, right?
Did he hang up?
Hello?
Ken?
I'm sorry, I dropped my phone.
He's nervous.
Oh, no.
Hands are shaking.
That sounds great.
Okay. So, we will send you guys out on another day, and we're going to pay for it, okay?
Awesome. Thank you
Thank you.
so much. I'm so grateful, you guys.
Okay.
Oh, it just makes me want to go to the other room and shout, Ken, 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 Ken. See, it feels good.
That's a little terrifying.
Oh, okay. So we should have whispered
Totally
it, Brooke. My bad.
Yeah.
Ken.
That's even more terrifying.
Okay.
We're not trying to wake him up.
All right, we're just going to hang up. Bye. You know what's fun?
What?
The Caribbean.
Oh.
You got
Okay.
dancing, rum-flavored
Yes.
drinks, banana boat rides.
Are we going?
But you know what you don't have?
What?
The contact information with the guy that you were hanging out with who took a trip there.
Oh.
What's he doing? He's
don't
certainly
know.
not texting you back.
Wow.
Is he having too much fun under the Caribbean sun?
Are you just talking about your personal life right now?
I'm talking about our second date.
Oh.
Thank goodness Brooke's giant glasses have built-in satellite phone, because we're going to try and reach him on some random beach and find out why he's been missing for the last 2
Hold on.
weeks.
Let me get these pointed the right way.
All right, you get it calibrated. We're going to come
Towards
back,
the Caribbean,
Yeah.
Brooke.
figure out what he's doing in your second date update next. Occasionally, we have return listeners, friends of the show, who come back. Multiple times to this segment for whatever reason.
I call them people that like punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll sometimes get nicknames like Matt Man
Yeah.
or Roofer.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard from either of those guys in a while, though, so hopefully they both found love and Roofer isn't like living in a religious compound in the woods or something.
Why can't both be true, Jeff?
Well, okay, maybe that's what he wants. That's fair.
Some people like religious compounds.
That's true. A lot of romance there. The thing is,
They can't leave. But
it's rare for us to have a woman come back to the show after we failed to get her a date.
Yeah, because usually the smarter one.
Women
Yeah.
learn their lessons much quicker than we do. But today is different.
Oh.
Because we have the return of someone I'm nicknaming Miss Crustworthy. Julia the Pie Lady.
Oh my God! You're the pie woman who, remember, then she did the cakes on the date? First she tried all the pies, and then she was doing the cakes, and it was all about pastries.
Okay, I'll try and explain it less frantically than Brooke did.
But I was
Last time,
excited.
she took a dude to some random house to eat homemade pies there.
oh, that's
Remember?
right. And it was just a house with pie
Yes.
in it, and
And
it's
they-
a trust system.
And they sat in the car and they ate the whole pie, and then
Now I
he was
remember.
upset because he realized that she had taken somebody on a cake date and done the same thing with the cake.
Okay, we don't have to recap the whole thing. We get
Well,
she's the pie lady.
I'm upset for her.
AKA Miss Crustworthy. And
when it comes to pastries. This woman really sticks.
so that
forgot
ended up
that.
not working out, but now she's back on the line again with a new guy who is
Here we
guess
go.
ghosting her.
Croissant
so
boy. Here
welcome
we go.
welcome back, Miss Crustworthy.
Yay!
Hi.
You're like Mrs. Butterworth,
yeah.
but cooler.
I have to know before anything, was there a theme to this date?
No. I mean, there was going to be, but no.
So it's been a few months since we last talked to you. What's happened in that time?
I've been dating around. I found this wonderful guy. His name's Ben.
Okay.
And
Okay.
It's been going so well so far, and
It's Ben. I got it too.
She's
I got
funny,
it too.
Dan.
Yeah.
She said her name's Ben, and it's been going well.
Oh, I see.
Jose and I laughed at the same
Gotta
time.
really look hard at that sentence to find it, but sure. Okay, so what's Ben like?
he's great. He's really funny, and we went to some happy hours, and it was really fun.
Oh, you went on multiple dates with Ben.
Does he like pie?
Yeah, and he even invited me out with his friends.
Oh,
Well-
cute. Nice.
Well, hold on. We asked a very important question. Is he into pie?
Jeff, that's the old her.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's still her.
You don't grow out
Yeah.
of pie, Brooke.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
But that's crazy. He brought you out to meet all his friends and stuff already. It sounds like things were going
Like, how
great.
many dates has it been?
It's been 2 dates,
Two.
2 happy hours.
Two happy hours.
He
Okay.
moves quick to bring the friends in. But I
Yeah.
guess it's happy hours, so maybe everybody's there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah.
be stuck, like, facing each
Totally.
other.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was taking pictures, and like I feel like if you're taking pictures, that means it's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, pictures of what?
Yeah, like, are we talking clothes on or clothes off?
Wait,
pictures?
wait. Jeff,
I just meant like
People-
selfies or like.
No, like with his friends.
with his friends. Wait, you
Oh.
with his friends?
Yeah, it was me and a couple of his guy friends.
Oh.
That
Wow.
sounds like a big deal,
That
actually.
actually is. I don't know if I've ever had a girl go, take
But if
a
you take
picture
a
with-"
group photo, you're gonna not be in it. Like you're gonna put everybody
I
in the
guess,
photo.
yeah.
I
it sounds
absolutely
like-
100% exclude people from
Yeah.
my photos.
I'm with Jeff actually on that one. I think you
Yeah.
could
I
totally
wouldn't.
say, all right, guys, photo, can you take this for us?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know what I
Guys
mean?
aren't like that though, are they?
No, we totally are. We're like
Okay.
good friends only,
Yeah.
best friends now,
Yeah. I
don't
number one friend.
I think a guy taking a photo, period, is a
That's a
big
good
deal.
point.
You know,
Photo of their
It's-
friends, anyways. That's
yeah.
out of the ordinary.
Yeah, and then next morning he's like snapping me from the airport.
Oh.
Oh.
Busy
Did
guy.
you know he was flying out?
No.
Oh,
Where's he
cool.
going?
That's
Random.
but that's a
Yeah.
good sign. Like he's continuing this communication.
He's
It's awesome.
including you, yeah.
I guess so, but like, why wouldn't you tell me you're going out of town? You know?
Well, you only went on 2 dates. It's not like you're gonna know.
Yeah, happy
Yeah.
hours
Yeah.
too.
I
No,
So
I can still mention it. Like, hey, by the way, I'm flying
I
tomorrow.
don't know. Maybe he's having so much fun asking her questions, getting to know her.
did you
know?
find out where he was going?
The Caribbean.
Ooh.
Oh.
fun.
And he didn't invite you?
Yeah, he would have at least
After 2
mentioned
dates.
it.
Yeah.
I know. And so he's like snapping me on the beach, and it's beautiful.
Nice.
And then later that day, after that, he stops all communication. Like, and now I've been texting him and sending him pictures or whatever, and he's not answering me. It's been 2 weeks.
2
Energy
weeks.
shift.
Oh, weeks.
God.
That's an
I was gonna
energy
say he got
shift.
busy
Yeah.
on his
See,
vacation.
I was
Or he
gonna
got
say,
drunk.
yeah, he was on a beach with a
Yeah.
phone. Very dangerous place to be with a beach.
Yeah,
A lot
good
of
point.
water, sand, who knows?
I'm looking
2
up
weeks.
shark attacks in the Caribbean
Yeah.
in the last week, just to be sure.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I hate to think this way, but I'm thinking that maybe he met someone on this trip, and then he's like not texting, or I mean, like you just said, did he get eaten by a shark?
We actually call him and he's in the shark's belly.
And I'm just confused because, like, if it's not that, I'm really confused because I don't normally click with people like that.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like he felt the same way.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
giving you all the right signs. I mean, I think you have every reason to get an explanation from him.
You were returning the equal amount of like snaps back to him, right? It wasn't all one-sided.
No, not at all. It was half and half.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
Hey,
odd.
I trust Pie
Yeah.
Girl. Okay.
It's
No.
Miss Crustworthy, Brooke. Let's say the name right. We're gonna do right by Miss Crustworthy when
She's
we call.
trustworthy.
Uh-huh.
I
Yes.
love that that
I don't
rhymes.
know. That name makes her sound so old,
Does
Jeff.
sound really
yeah.
I
old.
told you guys she's
Yeah.
like cool Miss Butterworth. Like
Miss-
hip new
I
Miss
still think
Butterworth.
old when I hear that.
Miss Crustworthy, laugh if you like it. Oh God.
Thank
okay.
you.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, it was a delayed laugh, so
Thank
I'm
you.
taking it. We're gonna come back. We're gonna call this guy Ben and figure out what's his deal. Why isn't he getting back to you after 2 whole weeks?
Thank you. Like, help me reach out to him.
All right,
We
we'll,
will.
we'll see if he picks up when we do your second date update right after this. Hold on. We have our theories for why Ben isn't calling back our listener, Julia.
That's why you're playing this song.
After he went to the Caribbean 2 weeks ago. Theory number 1, Baby Shark and his shark family had a little Ben-flavored feast right off the coast.
So, I should not laugh.
We're laughing because we know it's likely not a shark, guys.
Wow, that's my number 1 theory.
No,
Theory
okay.
number
Not in a
2,
shark.
Number 1.
Ben dropped his phone in the ocean after too many breakfast margaritas.
There it is.
Yeah.
Or theory number 3, the one Julia's most worried about, is Ben met another woman